Welcome back to Power Up Your Networking. Today's topic is going to be on engagement. I've had the opportunity over the last couple of weeks to attend over 6 networking events. And not only did I watch my behavior of how I engaged, I also watched a lot of other people and how they engaged with each other when they were at this event. Depending on the culture of the person who's standing in front of you will often dictate how we engage that person initially. In the United States, we traditionally reach out a hand and do that handshake. Oftentimes, though, depending on the audience, we will do a slight nod. Or we might just bow from the waist, or we may not do anything and just stand there a few feet from each other or a couple of feet from each other and begin the engagement verbally and not non-verbally. But today I want to focus on the handshake because I noticed that there was a little bit of a problem at the event there. Oftentimes people are not familiar with how to do a handshake. Let me give you a few ideas about it. Number one, when you approach someone and you're going to engage, put your hand out first, because that person who engages first typically controls the conversation. When you are shaking someone's hand, remember that that sets the first impression the person might have of you, other than the way your face looks and if you're smiling or not. But the handshake sets that first impression. If the handshake shows confidence, they will be comfortable that you know what you're talking about. If it doesn't, then you could be trouble going forward. Let me give you an example again. Here in the United States, a traditionally strong, self-confident handshake is web to web. It's not this, because that doesn't show a lot of self-confidence, and it's definitely not this because it doesn't show that you really want to engage with somebody. So to engage with somebody with self-confidence, using a handshake, please, the web to web, and keeping the arms relatively stiff. And why, you ask about stiff? Let me give you a hint. Sometimes people want to hug you at a business meeting or give you that double cheek-to-cheek kiss. If you don't want to be hugged, a stiffer handshake with your putting your hand out first will prevent somebody from coming in close to give you that bear hug. Trust me, there are times I don't want that bear hug either. So a nice, good, firm handshake keeps that person at a correct distance where you then can have an engagement. Have fun out those at networking events, and remember, be self-confident. Put your hand out first and shake that person's hand if the audience standing in front of you is of a culture that will accept a handshake. See you next time.